Time now for your morning rush. A Taos couple is accused of abusing their adopted children. The investigation into Corey and Stephanie Valdez began on Christmas Day last year. The kids claim that it went on for years, with allegations of being starved to even being forced to use the bathroom in a jar. Authorities say that the 12-year-old was hospitalized and diagnosed with malnutrition.
New Mexico County is doubling down on a vaccine requirement order. For now, Doña Ana County is only requiring vaccines for new employees. However, county officials say if a vaccine earns full approval, it could change to include all employees. This comes as the county fights a federal lawsuit over a vaccine requirement for jail workers and first responders.
Sentencing could be delayed for the man convicted of murdering a Navajo police officer. Kirby Cleveland admitted to killing Officer Houston Largo during a 2017 domestic dispute. His sentencing hearing was scheduled to begin today, but his lawyer is asking that it be delayed because Cleveland tested positive for COVID-19. He's facing life in prison.
Business owners are calling on the city to take care of the trash problem at Rio Grande and I-40. People who work in Old Town say all of that trash is a turnoff for tourists. The city says they pick up trash there weekly, and they have an agreement with DOT to clean up the area every 3 months. Erica.
Here's a look at the drop-off forecast this morning. Temperatures in the mid to upper 40s means it's chilly out there. You're going to want to put the kids in a jacket for now that they can take off later and not be too hot as temps climb into the 80s.
Masks will soon be a thing of the past for some fans visiting Isotopes Park. The team is now following the state guidelines, allowing vaccinated fans to attend games without a mask. However, the team is still encouraging fans to wear one. The stadium will be at 75% capacity when the Topes play at home on Thursday against the Oklahoma City Dodgers. Happening now, new evidence shows that the COVID-19 vaccine is having a powerful impact in the battle against the virus. 16 states reported no COVID deaths as of Monday. There's still a rush to vaccinate minors, though, as cases in children continue to rise. Nationwide deaths have fallen to 546 per day. They have not been that low in more than a year.
Looking ahead for you can soon catch a city bus ride for free. This week, the Albuquerque City Council approved the operating budget for next fiscal year, which did include funding for free fares on all buses and Sun vans beginning on July 1st. The budget still has to be signed by Mayor Tim Keller. Erica.
Here's a look at the Metro Threat Index for today. It's going to be pretty low. You will want to wear the layers for this morning, and there may be a shower later on this evening.
This weekend, a longtime Italian restaurant downtown will be closing its doors for the last time. The owners of Villa de Capo have been serving fan-favorite pasta and lasagna for more than 40 years. The sisters who own the restaurant on 8th and Central say that they're ready to retire and spend more time with family. Capo's last day is this coming Saturday.
Santa Fe County and City are working with the National Park Service this morning to build more trails on the south side of Santa Fe. Only 16% of residents in the area live within a 10-minute walk to a park. To change that, the city is proposing adding 2 trails, the River Trail and the Acequia Trail. The group is also seeking public input. And Albuquerque Hospital is hosting a hiring event looking for registered nurses. And Compass Rehabilitation Hospital of Albuquerque is offering a $15,000 sign-on bonus. The hospital is offering smaller bonuses for other positions. The hiring event begins today at 7 o'clock this morning at the hospital.
Albuquerque Animal Welfare is now working to give lower-income pet owners some basic vet care, no matter what the owners can afford. The idea started with the mobile We Care clinics, and the city sent those into the underserved communities as of last year with free preventative care. That facility near Eubank and I-40 will now offer more services that the mobile clinics can, like spaying and neutering.
All right, let's get a look at the morning drive. Currently, the maps are clear, no accidents, excuse me, or slowdowns to tell you about. And Tracker is driving along an interstate, and it's looking really empty on the roads for now.
Take a look at this. Some New Mexicans are raising concerns over a plan to bring jaguars back to the Southwest. The New Mexico Cattle Growers Association says it would be a burden on farmers and ranchers. Conservation biologists are urging the U.S. Fish and Wildlife Service to reintroduce the threatened species. Biologists say it could be another 5 to 10 years before the reintroduction would actually happen.
Wildfire season is upon us, and the smoke from the fires can be dangerous. A Santa Fe woman is now helping her community by getting ready to learn how to make air masks, or rather make air purifiers out of a filter, a box fan, and some duct tape. Carrie Wood and a group of women named the Three Sisters Collective, they built over 60 air purifiers during the Medio fire in Santa Fe that took place last year.
Welcome back. On this day in 1902, it was the end of a 109-day drought in Albuquerque. Of course, luckily, we are not dealing with that. Well, we are dealing with a drought, but we've been seeing some rain these past couple days, which has been very helpful. Time now for the 5 facts.
We start with number 5 here. The Isotopes' next home game will be on Thursday. Topes officials are now telling vaccinated fans who attend they will not need that face mask. The team is following the state guidelines, which were recently updated after a recent CDC announcement. Despite the new rule, the team is still encouraging fans to wear one. The stadium will be at 75% capacity when the Topes take on Oklahoma City.
And at number 4 this morning, wildfire season is upon us, and the smoke from those fires can be dangerous. A Santa Fe woman is now helping her community by getting ready, and that's by learning how to make air purifiers out of a filter, a box fan, and some duct tape. It's no secret, though, that the wildfires and the poor air quality go hand in hand, and that's where those air purifiers come into play. But it's not on everyone's emergency kit list at this point. Carrie Wood and a group of women named the Three Sisters Collective built over 60 air purifiers during the Medio fire near the Santa Fe area last year. She says they're ready to do it again when the next fire strikes.
And at number 3, it was a cool day yesterday with high temperatures only topping out at 63 degrees, and we should be seeing highs at 81 this time in May. Today, temperatures rebound with the help of sunshine and drier skies, and we'll be warming up by 17 degrees, so get your AC units ready.
At number 2, happening now, new evidence shows that the COVID-19 vaccine is having a powerful impact in the battle against coronavirus. 16 states reported no new COVID deaths as of Monday. Nationwide, deaths have fallen to 546 per day. That is the lowest that it's been in more than a year. Well, there's still a rush to vaccinate minors as cases and children continue to rise. Dr. Anthony Fauci says the doctors will have enough information to vaccinate children of any age by the end of this year.
And finally, at number 1, this morning, a former kindergarten teacher in Taos and his wife are accused of abusing 2 of their adopted children. The kids claim it went on for years, with allegations of being starved to even being forced to use a bathroom in a jar. According to court documents, the investigation into Corey and Stephanie Valdez began on Christmas Day last year. That's when one of the children ran to a neighbor's house claiming he was tired of standing in the cold wearing nothing but a trash bag. Authorities say the 12-year-old was hospitalized and diagnosed with malnutrition. The boy's 13-year-old sister also came forward with claims of abuse, specifically by Corey. The Valdez's children, 3 adopted, 1 biological, are all in CYFD custody this morning.